Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're going to do something a little bit different today. It's still wintertime, I can't ride, so I was wanting to show you guys some of the RC stuff that I do that helps get me by during these winter months. We don't have a lot of RC toys. Me and my 8-year-old daughter like to play around outside with them, so I'll just show you what we do have. First off, with the smaller ones, the 1/16 scales. This is WL Toys A959. This is not the B version, this is just the regular one. I haven't done a whole lot to it. This thing is quick. I did put the 540 size motor into it, and all of these are Dean's connectors, if you understand what that means. And then we do, these ones run 1500 milliamp 2-cell LiPo to it. This is a really good car. This will hit about 40 miles an hour if I push it. Second, for the smaller ones, this is my daughter's 1/16 scale. This is a Remo Hobby S-Max. It doesn't have a 540 motor. I think this is a 330, but it's quick as hell. I also run a 2-cell LiPo in this. She recently broke the frame, the chassis of it, so I swapped it out the other day for a new chassis, and then I used some Gorilla Tape to help secure the brake points, because these are pretty fragile right here. So yeah, this is a good truck for her. She has a lot of fun with it, and I'll put a couple of videos for these 1/16s showing how fast these things really are. This is actually a really good car. I highly recommend it. Next up, we'll get into our 110 scales. First off is my Exceed RC Sunfire Pro. This is one fast dude. Most of it's aluminum, comes like that. This is brushless. This will easily hit 50 miles an hour. I run a 2-cell 5000 milliamp battery in it. It's all aluminum right off the bat. This has metal gears to it. You can hear the gears winding up for the spur and pinion gears. This is 4-wheel drive. Yeah, this is just an awesome car. I have a lot of fun with this. It's so fast. It has a metal brace for the chassis to make sure it doesn't bend. Awesome car. This one ran me a couple $100, but I would do it again in a heartbeat. Next up is my daughter's newer Rustler. This is a Traxxas Rustler VXL. This is also brushless. She hasn't had a chance to run this one yet, but this is rated for 70 miles an hour with a 3S LiPo. I usually run a 2S 5000 milliamp in all of these, and we should be able to get hit 50 miles an hour with this one if we really wanted to. The only things I've really done with this, I put an RPM bumper on it. This requires a wheelie bar because it pops wheelies like nobody's business. And then I put a fan on the ESC. Like I said, this is 3-cell rated, but we run 2 cells on all our stuff. This is waterproof. This is a 2-wheel drive car. This is the VXL model. It has bearings instead of the bushings that normally come with the standard ones. Yeah, I can't wait to get this one out. One thing that I do recommend that I do for all of my cars is I use the Gorilla Tape for body supports. You can flex the crap out of these things and they're not going to break. It's especially good where the body clips hold in, because normally these would start to tear where it's wear out on the round and you flip it over and stuff, but the Gorilla Tape prevents that. Adds just a little bit of weight to the body, but it's well worth it. The body will last for years and years with it like this. Onto the Stampede monster trucks. This is my Stampede Bigfoot. This is a brushed Titan motor. I thought about putting the brushless on, but I just like this for what it is because I grew up in the 80s. I remember this Bigfoot, seeing it on TV, this body style, and it's just a nostalgia thing for me. Again, I've got this lined with Gorilla Tape. It has the XL5 ESC on it. This is rated for 3S also, but like I said, I only run the 2000 or the 2S 5000 milliamp. It has the brushed 12T motor. I did put a wheelie bar on it because this will wheelie without any problems whatsoever. I did quite a bit to this. I got new A-arms for the front and back. I got skid plates for it. Since this is not a VXL model and it's the brushed version, it comes with the bushings, so I put ball bearings in the wheels, which makes it even that much more faster. So that's the Bigfoot. Love this truck. I would buy it again in a heartbeat. I don't run it all that often because I don't want to tear it up, but I do occasionally take it outside and mess around with it in the backyard. And finally, this is my pride and joy. This is the Stampede 4x4 VXL with TSM. This is a $450 truck. Very quick. This is all brushless, and yet again I have it lined with the Gorilla Tape. I've done a little bit to this, not a whole lot. I did lower the body. When you buy these, the body sits like this tall, which is ridiculous, but I have it lowered down quite a bit. It makes it look better. Had to have the wheelie bar on this. Even though this is 4x4, this will ride wheelies all day long. This is also rated as a 70-mile-an-hour truck. I hit about 50 with it with my 2S LiPo. Of course, again, a VXL system. Put a fan on it to help keep it cool. Has ball bearings from the factory. The only thing I'm really going to need to do with this anymore is get some shock caps, because right now they're plastic, but that's not really a big deal. I love this truck. I do. I made a ramp, which I'll post a video of, and I take this in the backyard and I jump it quite a bit. And you know, I'm sure there's faster cars for bashing like that, but I love this one. This is, like I said, my pride and joy. This is, if anybody wants to get a Stampede style truck, I highly recommend this one. It's just an amazing vehicle. So, like I said, I don't have a lot of cars. I've only got, 4 or 6. These little 1/16 scales are just heller fast. They're just a lot of fun to play with, and they're all great. So this is what I do in the wintertime to keep myself from being bored between this and video games. But like I said, winter is getting ready to end, and I'm looking forward to getting out riding and make some more riding videos. So you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time.